Well, hello and welcome to IRL F3 round 5, and it's USA today. I am Sondre Sorhaug, finally back to commentate over the F3 drivers. Happy to be here. I'm joined by Lee Kelly today, as my usual partner Brandon Glover was unavailable today. So Lee,
Yep.
good to have you here today. Hopefully we'll have a good race to see.
Hopefully. Obviously, USA. Well, yesterday for myself and for you as well was challenging because with the new drivers, such as
Yeah,
Alder
there's
and Louis, so
a
and
few
it was
new
just challenging
drivers
in
today,
general.
and right now one of the drivers who isn't actually new, but he might look new, that is TAR Katab, that is actually Haugerud, so that is Sander, so not a new driver, just a new gamer tag, and we can see that he's
For
on
now,
a lap right now on the medium tires.
Sander, I think he'll be the first person to set him up. I think. No, it'll
Oh,
actually be James. I think.
alright, well then
Unless
we'll
he's only
see what
starting.
James can do
The
first.
edging glitch for me. I can't. He's only started
No,
once,
it's
so
not James.
actually will be
It is
Sander.
Sander as he goes with a
33.9.
1:33.946, and as he has finished his lap, then we're gonna switch over to Christos while he has slowed down on his lap. So we'll switch over to Thomas slow down too.
Where's everyone saying?
Alright, we'll switch over
JT
to the
Greenwood.
Toro Rosso of Johnny Greenwood, making his IRL debut today after being here for a few weeks now, but there's been football on TV, so
Oh, I want.
he has priorities. But we're finally seeing him in the Toro Rosso, and it could be interesting to see what he can do today.
Will be indeed, obviously. Oh, I'll play a shell driver. F6 drivers. He's able to score points here and there, so we'll see what he can do next week.
Let's see what he can do.
I'm surprised, I threw the F6 and he ran very wide, and usually he'd get involved enough, and he got away with it this lap, so. We'll see what he can
And
do. And that's
Johnny,
sunlight as well. That could
that
catch people out.
could catch you out in the last corner, but it's not a big issue. I know some people think it's an issue, but it's not really that big of an issue. It's a pretty simple corner to begin with.
Yeah, which includes myself. I feel it's an issue sometimes, anyway. Because
As
I'm
we can
not poor or
see
something.
that Johnny is going through the first stopper corner into the second to last corner. What
Yellow
can the
flag.
Toro Rosso
Oh,
do?
Christos is out.
Oh, Christos is out of quali. Johnny on the other end is going
What's
third
happened
with a
there? Where's
34.2, so
that was in sector 2, so he's been somewhere in sector 2. I don't know where though. It could be up the hill. I think he might have been
shall
up
we
the hill
see?
because I can't find anymore.
Well, we can actually jump over to another of the new drivers. That would be the driver Norwich City, that is Sam Thompson, I believe it is.
Is it?
That
Yeah,
would be
I think
Sam
it's Sam
Thompson,
Thompson.
yeah, so he's also a new driver, so it's gonna be interesting to see what he can do.
Jägerman was on. Jägerman. And going to the pit. He's missed the board. I mean, if that was in a race situation, he'd definitely get a penalty. But in qualifying, he just wanted to get away with that. And here is, I'm watching Billy Mossman as he's starting flying up.
Oh, as Langfield is coming around the last corner to go provisional pole with a 33.1. And Alpha's
James
look
Sands in it. Oh,
pro.
Billy Mossman might get blocked, but you have to run wide, but not just to avoid the mechanic.
When we're gonna go over to Luke Baker as he's heading into turn 1, starting his first lap of the day.
Sam Thompson as well, near the end starting off. So we've taken that section nicely.
Yeah, it's not
In
looking
the
too
race,
bad.
that could catch people on. He's gonna get a slipstream. I don't. Might be off his teammate. No, that is off Langfell, but he doesn't choose to go for it. He chooses to just stay able to do right hand side. What can he do? That is nice coming out of the curb by Luke Baker. That was seemed decent. But, I'm gonna watch him in a minute. I'll watch him and watch him. I don't think he's not performing anything, so back to Luke Baker.
Luke, what is it gonna be?
They also have Cal Anderson on the map. Luke Baker going with P3. Oh, James Sands is around and he's
went out of quali. That's too
he
bad.
retired. He retired himself because the car was not out.
Oh, well, maybe he wants to start from the back going the alternate strategy. You never know.
There's Sam
Sam
Thompson,
Thompson, oh, that is
he
not
is
representative.
Callum Anderson. What can he do? And the mark down the final corner. P6. So on the medium tires, not bad enough. What you can definitely improve on.
What about his teammate? His teammate is going straight into the pit. What about Halvor Schundtweit, last week's winner? First win he had this season. He's been up there a few races.
24-9 the first sector. It's not a good first sector.
Part of the strong Alpha team that has showed themselves to be one of the hardest teams to beat this season.
I mean, in fairness, Merck put up a good challenge with them, in my opinion.
Merck has done a good job.
Yeah, with Callum and Thomas. You guys just coming to the match of snapping corners, I like to call it. That section. Taking off my corner. Now through the final corner. When we take provisional pole as I really will, you know. Sander, a 32-2. What? That is a brilliant lap from Sander. 6 laps. 6 tenths ahead of TJ.
Oh, what about Egermal? He's in the second sector right now, about to
Very
enter
wide.
the third.
I think he might mess up the lap. I'll watch him in a minute. Tom Anderson starting one again.
Yeah, you know, I've just remembered Cal should be having a quali ban.
Egerman's real. If he should have a color ban, he's not serving it. Surely he's only going to get DQ'd from the range, so you get a 1 or something. What are the penalties for that? Oh no, Callum's getting himself disqualified for his coin ban. Okay, so basically him serving his coin ban, he still because he's gonna serve it. Okay, so no way to be done now.
Let's see.
He'll be starting from the back. I mean, fair point to Callum. He might have forgotten about the start, but he served it so he knows. And we have Thomas McIver about to start a far. He's got the second lap. He's been up there fighting for, you know, top spot, so he needs this. See what he can do. Oh, he's messed up the start, but not already.
Alright, so Callum has done, he has DQ'd himself.
Yeah, so not many of them not. Oh, Thomas from the very wide. He ran wide out the final corner.
as you've seen, then he's disqualified himself from quali, so...
Yeah, it was on purpose because he served the scoring on.
Although I will have to say he's probably receiving a warning for that though.
I forgot about it. I think Thomas got environment. He's been up there at the front. He needs to get him up in.
Well, Thomas MacIver is probably one of the quickest people in this division.
Yeah.
But he can be kind of a bottle too.
Trust me, everyone can be a bottle in Sondre, even especially you though. Only joking. He can be a bottle sometimes though. I think we all can. He's the only one around, but it didn't think he backed off, so I don't know what no, he's still on one. I saw him going north, so I thought he backed off, but he could be still on one. But if he wants to get another one, he has to back off. Oh, what does he do? He's cut the track there on purpose. I don't know why he's done that. I had no reason to, so. Oh, sorry, we never even did our quality predictions.
It's too late for that now. Can't start doing quali predictions when quali is almost over. So
yeah, we'll do our race predictions though.
I do have to say though, I could have been so close to getting my quali predictions right today because I would have guessed both the alphas among the top three. Maybe not in that order, but a little frustrating.
That is a very good alpha. I mean, that could be what some of the F2 guys are saying today.
Well,
and if you never know, some of the guys need to pack in the F2, which if you want to go watch that, is live on it should be live on the IRL channel. Stay here at the Sondre. Okay, so I think Sam Thompson will be the first one to start his lap on the soft, so we'll watch him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be the first one to start his last lap, so we're gonna follow Sam for the time being. As he's gonna go into the second to last corner to make his last shot at pole today. And there we go. Going for the run into the first corner, shifting up to eighth, not really with something you want to do into turn one.
Yeah, because you lose some of your speed. So.
Yeah, you lose a little turning and you don't really get any speed.
Exactly. But that is a decent X section.
He's staying a little long in.
He got involved. Really?
Did he?
I'm sorry, but yeah, I think he did. I'll check. He did. I'm sorry, but Johnny Greenwood went much wider and he didn't get involved.
Are you surely he's still pushing?
I'm sure. I've checked and his first sector is involved.
Alright, fair enough. In that case, we are gonna be moving over to...
Shane, I think?
on outlap, so...
Shane's not. No, Yeagermall.
Shane is going into the first corner now, so we will keep it on him for a little. As Luke Baker has retired, he's sitting then in the 4th position right now, and it's actually top 4 is covered with the Williams and the Alphas.
Is that? I think Shane. You might have got involved. If you actually got away with that, I will. He hasn't got away with that either. He's got involved.
Invalid for Shane too?
Yeah, that's second screwing a lot of people over. Yeagermall now.
Alright, well, shall we see
He's still pushing. That's interesting.
Yeagermall going down the long straight now. This is probably going to be the main place we'll see people passing each other.
Starting one as well. Awesome to turn.
Ooh, TJ might be starting the pole lap for today.
Have to see. Yeagermall is 2 cents up. Who just retired? That is
Sammy is out of
Sam
quali.
Thompson. I thought it was Chris. Christos is still in 11th. Well, no, Christos would be. No, excuse me, I can't speak. The reason maybe start Thomas. He's cut the track again. He's cut off on the corner, and I think he got this the next lap involved.
Well,
So
look at
he's
this
just
though.
screwed himself.
Yigamal through the last corner. It's not gonna be among the top. It's gonna be a
The eighth.
35, which puts him 8th.
Yeah.
What about
Now
Billy?
onto the point. Yeah, Billy is right. Yeah, but also TJ's on one track, dude.
Shall we see who's gonna be the first one to finish a lap now?
It will be TJ out of the top course.
Alright, we'll keep our eyes on Halvor and the Norwegian driver.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying Thomas will be starting at the back of the grid because he cut a corner and then just decided he got this next album wrong. So he will be starting behind Christos. But anyway,
Oh, and look
TJ
at this. Thomas McIver still hasn't gotten a lap in.
and he won't
Could be
settle
crucial.
he's involved.
But Halvor coming through the last corner, it's
No,
it's gonna
he's
be a
still
slight
5 tenths
improvement, but not enough. What about his teammate Langfield?
Sanders ahead of him. This traffic.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna take
everyone-
Sondre Sorhaug over the line first, then, as he's coming into
everyone's still on
the
him.
last corner.
And here he comes. Can he
Will
improve?
Sondre be able to improve his lap as he goes over? It's gonna be
Yes,
it's gonna be an improvement,
31.9.
and it is provisional. And Langfield cannot beat that lap. Johnny goes 4th. All right.
And Billy 10th.
What
9th.
about
That
Thomas?
is it. He got invalid. He got this next up invalid on his own lap, so he messed it up. So.
Oh, well, that means that we have Sondre Sorhaug in pole position ahead of Halvor Schundtveit in 2nd. Then we have
9
Björn
tenths ahead.
Einar Langfield in 3rd, Johnny Greenwood in 4th. Then we have Luke Baker in 5th, Shane Callett in 6th, Sam Thompson in 7th, Egermal in 8th, Craig Woolley in 9th, and Billy Mossam in 10th. Outside of the top 10 you have Christos Kalamides in 11th, Thomas McIver in 12th, James Sands in 13th, and Callum Anderson in 14th. So outside of the top 10 you have Thomas fighting for the championship, James who took a win but hasn't raced since, I think, or he might have crashed out in the races he's done.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Sanders lap.
Callum.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Oh, it's a wet race. Oh yes, wet race, Andre. This is gonna be fun.
I'm not sure if I'm happy or not with that. It means that we're probably gonna see some people crash out.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how many are gonna crash out. Take your pick. Who's gonna be the first to DNF?
The first to DNF?
Yes, Thomas, in my opinion.
My guess for first to DNF is gonna be... Yeah, it's a hard one.
You're on 4 wets in them.
I'm gonna... I have no idea, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna say Thomas.
I feel bad for James, because I'm gonna say him. I feel like he's gonna get caught up in something at the back at the beginning, and it's gonna retire or crash.
And then podium predictions?
Podium predictions, alright. And
yeah,
I can see that
is
James Howard is saying good luck to Craig, so good to see. Well, James should be racing in F2 right now, I believe.
James Howard. Where's that again?
James Owl is James Howard, and
so
good luck to you too, James. But podium predictions then.
You go ahead.
You know, I have a good feeling about Halvor again this race. I'm gonna say Halvor for the win.
Yes.
Ahead of his teammate in second. I'm
Come on.
not sure how Sandra is in the rain, so I'm gonna be trusting Johnny Greenwood for third.
Okay.
Good
No
debut by him.
attack, mate. Speed it up. He's leaving, and I think he's trying to spin himself out, man. What is he doing? He's spinning from that. He's holding up everyone else. What is he doing? This is. And now he's got him and his teammate to score for him. I hate to see that, man. That annoys me. I hate when people do that, but he's paid the price. He's got him and his teammate DQ.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't see the point. The only thing he's done is giving him and his teammate a bad starting position right now.
Start, yeah. Yeah, just a bad start in general.
But nonetheless, though, the two Williamses are showing themselves to be
and the two Red Bulls got
today.
the scoring for it, so it seems like individual teams are teammates are colliding on the formation.
Your mic is lagging a bit, Lee. Hopefully it won't be too bad for the most of the time, but we can see that.
Is it okay now?
Sandra is going on to, as he's going to start pole position just ahead of the two alphas. Then his, well, not his teammate in fourth, Johnny is in fourth, and then his teammate down in fifth.
How are we now, Sondre? There's my mic.
Alright. As I'm trying to, and there we have it, and it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go, and it looks like a decent start by Halvor. As Halvor is almost losing it.
Oh my!
And loses a lot of positions. And look at this, Sandra has gotten a good start. Johnny Greenwood's gotten a good start too. Luke Baker is fighting the Red Bull of Shane for fourth at the moment.
Not into the S section, please, Lance.
And I think he's managed to take that position.
Oh,
and I see a Toro Rosso spinning, and that is Craig Woolley. And it's a bad start by Woolley then. And I see another car, and we lost it. I believe that was Sam Thompson.
Sam Thompson and Thomas McIvor.
And something tells wet weather conditions is really bad here.
So, someone else has spun it. Oh, who it is?
Who is it this time? I can't see who it is.
I'm gonna spray coming off these cars, it's ridiculous.
In the meantime, look at this though. Sondre has gotten away from Linefield, has a 1.7 second gap down to Alpha driver. As we can see that Shane is trying to attack Luke for fourth at the moment. And we can see Billy getting around.
Defending from
Halvor there.
Well, Halvor decided to dive it in my whole station because I think Halvor has wing damage. If you look, his left end plate, I think
and Halvor has wing damage.
So that's basically a podium prediction going.
It's still a lot of laps left.
James doesn't have a wing. Thomas is missing his end plate.
But look at the top three though. I believe the top three drivers are the only drivers that might have escaped the first lap without any drama. As we can see that John is getting slightly closer to Linefield.
Cal Anderson's in, James Sands is in, Taxton, Thomas is in as well. The Mercs are gonna double stack.
Billy is gonna try to catch up to Shane for fifth.
Yeah, my gaps are all messed up for some reason.
It's actually a little interesting to say, but Billy in the Ferrari team. The Ferrari team was predicted to be the strongest team. And Shane loses fifth to Billy then.
That was a decent move.
And look at this, Johnny is getting a little bit closer to Linefield. However, he needs to be closer than this to be able to make him move on the long straight.
Yellow flag behind. James Sands is out.
Oh no, my prediction. It went true.
He retired on purpose again.
Yeah, I said so. That he's either gonna retire or crash.
Yeah, he retired. Okay.
Oh, but look at this though. Shane is on the back of Billy. He wants to try and move here, but he's just a bit too far behind.
Maybe a dive because doing his dives into
Oh,
the
what
corner.
about Sam Thompson on E? He's not able to make the move this time.
Johnny is closer to Langfield.
Ah, but he's not close enough. So,
Oh,
ooh.
Shane pushing Billy off the track. Yeah, Shane gave him the resistance back there, so fair play to Shane. I think he was just kind of back now.
Right. Oh, and look at Billy going really wide there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, everyone seems to be struggling
Shane
a
is here.
lot with the grips.
Shane is gonna. Shane's already on 15% ERS.
Oh,
Forget
Shane
about
is.
right.
Oh, and look at Billy. He has almost not used any RS. So, oh, and
Oh,
Billy takes a corner cut.
Shane drives round the outside. That was actually a very decent move, well. Sam Thompson behind you, come on.
Oh, Sam Thompson. Is he gonna go for a move
Bobby!
into the SS? He's
Oh,
trying
being
there,
squeezed.
but he doesn't find any room to do it
Well,
there, and he's gonna have to stay behind the Norwegian. Oh, Sam is spinning.
he is spinning indeed. He's off.
Was that a simple aquaplane or?
May I ask, Hunter, how's my connection to me?
Oh, your mic is sounding all right now at least.
Okay. It just watching to the heavens where I'm at the
Right
moment.
now, we can see that Billy is just
Defending
ahead of Shane. However, Shane, well, it's actually yellow flag, so Shane can't make it past her. Christos, that is a shame, as we can see that James has left the session, as his season is just keep getting worse.
Shane, I thought he was going to dive it down the inside, but he stays behind. He's right on the back of Billy now.
Well,
And
that dive,
Greenwood
right there is a difficult dive in the dry weather conditions. In the wet weather conditions, it's just a horrible move to try to do.
Yeah,
so much understeers and you're just sliding into the corner.
And more likely into the car ahead of you.
And that, yeah.
Oh, Halver's in. He has ring damage, so I think that's your podium prediction gone out the window, Sondre. If he was still there, you would have had it.
No, Halvor, what are you doing?
I didn't even make a podium prediction. You never asked me to.
No, you're probably happy about that now.
I probably am, because I want to say
Sam is also into the pit, as we saw him spinning out on the last lap and got wing damage.
Yep. Johnny Greenwood, he is close, but he can't get close enough. He would have the ERS.
You know, something that is surprising me though is Thomas McIver. He usually seems to be, looks like a good wet weather driver, but today he still is way off.
Shane is back tailing Billy Wilson at the moment, about 5 steps back, and they're closing up to Luke Baker. And look how much ERS Shane's using up compared to Billy.
I've already seen it, and Shane is not going to be going for a move this time.
Maybe
in the meantime, I can see another battle going on here too. We have Halvor Chontved against Callum Anderson. Alpha against Merck.
Shane go for the dive.
Currently,
he does go for it. Oh, he's close enough.
And I guess nothing happened there, as there isn't any position
Callum
changes.
Anderson is not a bit too far back.
Yeah, he looks a little.
And Johnny,
it doesn't look like he's catching down the straight either.
Oh, Billy was very wide to that penultimate corner again. We're on the back of Luke Baker now. Did I say Luke and Luke? Sorry, Billy. Not very wide.
Yeah, Luke and Luke.
I mean, we do have 2 Lukes, not in F3, but in the
And look at
league in
Luke,
general.
he's confident
Oh,
about his position
Alder!
into
Oh my
turn 1.
god. Alder is losing it. He's round, is he? Oh my.
And one of the
Look at
championship contenders is having a
Billy, Luke, and
horrible
Shane.
race here.
Billy,
On the
Luke,
other
and
hand,
Shane
look
now.
at this train though. Luke
Oh,
Baker,
Shane's off.
Billy Mossam and Shane Callot all close together in through the S's.
Billy closing up to the back. Like Baker, Shane a little bit further off, but he's there.
Shane looks to be struggling quite heavy with his grip.
Here's
In the
Billy
background there,
Mossam.
Billy's gonna go for it into the corner before the long straight, and that is a rookie mistake. He's gonna be struggling down this straight with Luke Baker in his slipstream now.
Yeah, but Luke Baker. But if he stays ahead, it's a good move. But if he doesn't, then it's not a great move.
Well, Luke is gonna go for the inside. Is he gonna be able to take it though? I think Billy has managed to get the move done.
Yeah, see Billy making that move in the hairpin, he might have not got it on the straight, but he makes a mistake. And
look at Luke, is he gonna try?
Billy's sliding off as well.
Billy seems to be struggling with grips right now.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what it's like to drive on the way. I don't remember what it's like to drive on the way. And this track,
it's absolutely horrible, I can tell you that. But look at this though, Luke might have been caught by these two, but he's not letting go, he's fighting back.
Wide.
In the meantime, Sondre Sorhaug is just pulling away in the lead while his teammate...
Luke Baker. He hit the back of
and there is wing damage there, and what happened there?
Billy's gone into AI for some
and it's...
Billy's gone into AI. It's 3 wide. Shane's managed to sneak it right down the inside.
Someone's gonna have to back out there, and it looks like Billy's still gonna be in the lead.
Luke hit the back of Billy into the braking zone, and then...
Yeah, but how? Well, no need to speculate in that. I'm sure that if Luke felt that Billy did anything there, that he will report it after the race. Gotta give Luke that he's one of the good people in the way that he doesn't just complain about things, he does report if he feels anything is unfair.
Shane! He went to the back of Billy as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but that was Shane breaking too late, I think. Or maybe Billy breaking too early in his opinion.
Might have been. Nonetheless, though, the gaps further up has spread out a little more. Is he close enough? You can see that Johnny is now 1.5 seconds off Langfield, but he's sitting comfortably in third at the moment. Oh, for a great debut race by Johnny.
Yep. And is Shane close enough to go for a move? I don't think he is. Yeah, Luke's just losing time with that wing damage now.
That could be the wing damage, but it could also be that he's just now struggling a little bit too, because he was caught by these two, so it's clear that these two are able to keep...
Oh! Thomas has spun.
Thomas?
I swear it's... Yeah, Thomas. He spun.
MacGyver?
I swear... Yeah, MacGyver.
Well, he can't have spun. Maybe he had a half spin.
No, he spun. That's why he lost. Oh, Callum Anderson down the inside.
On Craig Woolley. Woolley doing be in his second race here today, I believe. I think it's his first race as... Or it could be his second race as a Toro Rosso driver. I'm not sure if he was actually in the Toro Rosso team last race.
Last time he raced.
He's staying with Callum here right now.
Yeah, but Callum is one beforehand.
Callum who's slowly but steadily making his way up the field. He did start at the back, so...
Luke hasn't repaired his wing damage. Is it maybe it's meant to go to injuries and then maybe go to draws at the end? I mean, you want to stay there.
It's too early to pit if it's gonna be full wet too.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Luke is still sitting in a decent position. He's in 6th place.
And who is the biggest gainers? Callum Anderson and Billy Olsen are the biggest gainers.
Biggest gainers? I would guess why I love Billy's
Yeah,
among those.
and Halver, or TJ, is
Well,
the
Halvor is
biggest
the
loser.
biggest loser right now,
Yeah, that's not
together with
surprising
Sam.
considering.
Obviously, Halvor and Sam have both made a pit stop. Callum has actually made a pit stop here too, so interesting to see that he's.
You got more time from me? Yeah, man. Look at this. Sander's just managing to gap Langfeld.
Well, look at this. Thomas MacIver right on the back of Sam Thompson going for the
Luke
move
Baker's in the
after the long
pits.
straight. But Sam is hanging it around the outside. He's going to end up having the inside now. Are we going to see a Fettel here? We're not, but it looks like Thomas has been able to get that move done then.
Sam!
Oh, but Sam is trying, and I think he might have given himself a little wing damage there.
No, I didn't. Yeah, Luke Baker's pitted. I wonder, will he come out ahead of Callum Anderson? I think he will.
On to new wet
Luke Baker,
tires.
is he out ahead of Callum Anderson? It's going to be virtually split for signs if he comes out with a pit. Baker just has it, but Callum Anderson will get him on the cutback line.
Oh, but really though, they're going into the S's. Callum is off the racing line right now, and he has to back off. Yeah, well,
and he gets a punt on there.
Luke is a little late in the S's there, but he's managed to stay ahead for now. And I will have to say, considering it's a full wet race, I am surprised by all the fights we've seen so far, and it's a good thing. But look at the leader though, Sondre Sorhaug leading away with 6 seconds down
Sam
to
Thompson's retired. If that would have been out with a safety car, I'd be very happy. Because it would mean more action for him.
You never know. Callum Anderson chasing Luke Baker down the long straight. He is catching, but he's not catching enough, and Callum isn't going to go for a move here. You know, I'm going to have to say it, Callum has come a long way as a driver, considering what he was like in F2 last season.
Yeah.
Well, if he's gotten actually quicker or
he's
not,
gonna dive it.
And he backs out of it, I think.
He virtually had to stop the car, basically.
But as I was saying though, Callum, if he's gotten quicker than last season or not, that I'm not actually sure about, but he's looking a lot more mindful about his moves, not going for any dive bomb possible.
Yeah, and it's stupid moves, yeah.
So it's nice to see that kind of improvement in drivers.
It is nice to see indeed. Excuse me, I'm tired. I watched the race. I've been up.
Oh, and of course, though, Lee, he's not just a quali merchant.
Excuse me?
Shots fired. Shall we see then? Callum following Luke through the S's.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if I'm heard yawn, it's because I've been up since 6 o'clock. I watched the F1. So, I know what's going for that matter.
You know. Haven't slept today.
Oh, Callum's around!
But Callum's around!
He's reset the track. Are you meant to do that? I thought you have to come back on the normal.
It's not a straight up rule on it. You're kind of allowed, but you're kind of not allowed to. Oh, and
he's a 10-second time penalty. That will be removed. He's hit over and Callum. You're praising them. Commentators curse, Sondre.
Well, for that 10-second time penalty, he would be able to remove that one.
Yeah, he's weaving.
For the reset the track, when it comes to doing that, you're allowed if there is nobody nearby and you know that you're not gonna affect anyone. So
yeah, but still,
in this case, it did go well, but obviously we prefer drivers not to do it.
Yeah.
We can see that this
he
is
can
a
easily get the
three-way battle
10-second
here now.
penalty removed.
Shane Tower, he's trying to... Oh, Shane, is he losing it?
Yo!
Oh, that was close.
Over on the back of Craig only.
Oh,
Oh, he doesn't! Oh, I didn't go for
I
the
thought
back
Callum
one.
was going for a major dive there, but I then realized he was going into the pit.
It's horrible.
And I don't know, I think Callum might have fried out his tires.
Oh, Holler, he's gonna go for it. That is a dive
On the
one
inside there, that's not a good move.
Callum's
And
on
it doesn't work
inters.
either.
What?
Oh.
You see inside?
I
It
mean,
might
it
be
doesn't
me.
look like inters to me, but...
We can check. No, I mean, I'll have to get. I won't have. I'll have to get. I'll have to get some
Oh,
either
and look
thing.
at Halvor, look at Halvor, he is getting close to the Toro Rosso of Woolly Mammoth. But he's
Fairness,
not
Callum
close
isn't
enough.
losing much time to the leader, but he is losing time, so it's not time for enters.
I'll give it a moment, it could
Oliver
be
just
going
needs to be
over to
firing that car.
inters.
Hang on.
Are you sure about that? It looks like Callum is catching now.
He did, but I think Sander made a mistake. I think I saw him made a mistake.
Callum is catching.
Oh, he is catching.
Alright,
No,
maybe it's actually, maybe it actually is for inters
no,
better now.
he just lost 4 tenths now.
Nah, he's just caught that up.
He gained 6 tenths, yeah. I think it might be time.
But nonetheless, though, Halvor was not able to make a move on Craig Woolley. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet.
And in the meantime, until Halvor gets closer, let's have a look at Callum. Let's see how the Inters looks right now. It doesn't look like he's struggling that much with the grip right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Halvor is struggling with the grip. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else. I think it might just be him struggling with the grip, as he's drifting in with that one. Are we at a Tokyo Drift venue, or are we at an F1 venue? Because he did. That's the second time he's done it. He's just lost 3 tenths, though. They'll probably gain up a whole. Yeah, no. I think because I mean he seems to be gaining on traction, so.
Well, looking at the gap to the leader now, Callum is catching on the leader and on the guys ahead of him. So
yeah,
I don't know. It might actually be ready for inters already.
We'll see. I'm gonna watch Sondre to see if he boxes. I think he might.
Of course. Oh, and I think Halvor has hit the back of Craig Woolley there.
Sander stayed out. Sander has stayed out.
I wonder,
will Langfell or Johnny go for a gamble? No, they won't.
Johnny.
Well, see, a gamble for maybe even like a Billy or something could go for a gamble or something.
Well, I wouldn't be gambling if I were Johnny, not yet.
Oh, Halvor goes down in something.
Oh, has he gotten a move done though? It looks like it.
But Craig William might go for a dive one.
If I were Johnny right now, I would have probably gone for a gamble. Unless I want to save in that 3rd place. But with that gamble, he could be possible to undercut Langfeld going on.
Yeah, Callum is definitely gaining on the leaders.
Oh my god, it looked like Halvor lost it there, and I think he actually did lose it a little bit, managed to straighten up.
I think so.
Because, well, Callum's caught about 2 seconds the last 2 laps now.
Thomas is in, so he's going for it now.
Yeah, he's listening to his teammates.
Yeah, obviously those 2 very good mates. So fastest lap, there you go. That is confirmation if ever.
And that should tell anyone out on the wet tire still that they should pit into inters next time they have
that's
the
question. Yeah, but that's the thing. What if they don't know he's on inters? I mean, Jeff should have given him an instruction by now, but it's Jeff.
Well, who listens to Jeff? That is another question, you know. Let's see.
Will Sander come in? He has to.
Sander from the lead is not going in, and I don't know. I think this might
What
be a
about
bad idea.
Langfell?
What about
Langfell
Langfell? He's
stays
not
out as well.
risking it. What about Johnny?
No.
Not
Why is no
risking
one
it.
risking it? I mean, unless they don't know if Callum's on the... He's just that fast as that. There has to be an indication.
Billy's
Well,
staying
someone like
out.
Shane. Shane staying out. What?
Everyone's staying out. And if you look
And
at the
it's just
gap to the
helping
leader
Callum.
now,
Callum will be
Callum's
able...
caught another second on this lap, so...
I mean, Callum will be able to gain a few positions. He will be ahead of Craig, TJ, maybe even Luke, and maybe even Negwer.
I don't think he's gonna be ahead of Luke, but he's gonna jump Christos, Woolley, and Halvor.
Yeah, definitely will. And he might even
Oh,
overtake
and
Christos
you
already.
know, actually mentioning it, Luke, Callum here, he's
He is gonna
in
go
a
for it on
battle
Christos.
with
Christos
Christos,
is
but this
holding
is
him
a
up.
difficult corner to go for it, and Christos seems to go wide. And Callum's made that position, and Christos gotta have to realize that the Inters is the right tires to be on now when he's seeing
Luke's
Callum.
in. And
Oh, and what is Christos doing? Christos is staying out.
No, it will actually be close between Luke and Callum again. I think they could be virtually side by side. Has Callum jumped Luke? No.
Oh, Luke.
But when we get him on cutback line,
Callum
like
should be behind.
Yeah, but Luke gets a very
Oh, is
bad
it gonna
exit.
be a... It's gonna be like last time, but like last time, Callum is on the weather line and he has to concede to Luke once again. And what a brilliant way from Luke to do it.
Surely this is an indication to the leaders, everyone, to the S3 drivers now, and they seem to be feeling okay.
One of the top drivers need to take a gamble soon. Johnny
it might be going to dry. You never know. Maybe
look,
this is what it's
look, it might be...
Johnny's in. Oh, he's missed the pitch! No!
Oh,
no!
And Johnny.
That's gonna be what they were bottle of the season.
Oh, well, that depends. He still has a good gap down to Billy, and Billy doesn't pit, I think.
Anderson.
Callum though on the inside of Luke Baker.
And then again, that probably cost him the
chance. Baker gets the better exits.
Yeah.
And he's gonna stay ahead for now.
Yeah, but then again, that's probably cost Johnny the chance to get ahead of Langfell. Callum dives it down the inside.
Ooh, as Luke goes a little wider and has lost his position to Callum.
Yeah, JP's back out now. He's 41 seconds off the lead, and he's about... I don't even know the gap to second place, but if he didn't get that wing damage, he could have jumped him, but I don't think he will now.
Oh, that's a fair point. Considering that wing damage he had to fix, he
Callum
has
is
to
right
drive
on the back of Craig
to avoid getting jumped by Billy.
Callum is right on the back of Craig Moy.
But nonetheless, though, Callum Anderson into turn 1 on Craig Woolley. Woolley still on the full wet tires. He should have no chance of fighting back.
He is, though, with the better traction. On that line, Callum on the racing.
Oh, but look at that, though. Callum just has the better grip and manages to get ahead.
Callum could have pulled off something of a strategic masterclass because he was near the back and he could be jumping up to maybe even P6.
And look at this. I think Johnny, even with that mistake, is going to retain his 4th position because he is catching heavily on Shane and Billy now.
3rd position.
3rd, yeah. What did I say?
He might not, you never... Yeah, Langfell's in. Sanders stays out.
Sanders still has a good gap. Oh, as Luke gets Craig Woolley on the exit to the long straight, and I believe
Billy
that he should
out,
be
Shane's
able to
in.
stay at.
Or Langfell come out. No, JP still would have been.
And that's a wing damage for Baker. With some late movement from Craig Woolley there, I think. And Johnny Greenwood going through the last corner now. Where is he going to be? Langfield is already well ahead.
He'll be out ahead of Shane. Yeah, he will be out ahead of Shane. Comfortable.
Shane is coming out and Johnny should still be...
With Callum Anderson, could he maybe... No, I doubt he'll jump Hugo Moll, but he'll definitely jump TJ whenever he comes out. No, Hugo Moll is a stop and go. I think Callum will jump himself back on the 6th. I'm gonna watch either more. If you
and
wanna
look
watch
at this,
Cal
Christos. Christos is continuing on these wet
Diego Mo's
tires.
out of the pits. And Callum gets out ahead of the Haas, I think. Into
Oh,
turn
he
one.
does,
Yeah,
and he
he
doesn't
does.
fall for the switchback move. He goes wide to get a good exit.
Now, I thought the gap is 25.6 seconds. Can he try and chip into that gap and maybe
You know,
come out ahead of?
Langfield might be able to take that lead from Sander if Sander keeps staying out like this.
I think so. We're seeing him pit. I think he'll box. Yep.
He's got to be boxing on this lap.
He does box. But Langfield would definitely gain some time on him.
Yeah,
Billy
not
has to
enough, I
pit.
think, but
Yeah,
let's see
not
here.
enough.
Sander is into the pit. He's in the
Billy
Williams, so he
has to
should
come in.
right at the end of the pit lane.
Yeah,
There is
Billy's
no
in.
front wing change.
I think the gap will probably close between
Langfield
Langfield
into the last corner now, but he's too far behind. We should be
yeah, but
seeing. Yeah, we can already see Sander getting out of the pit.
where will
But what
Billy be
about
compared to
Johnny
JP?
against
Yeah,
Billy?
Johnny. That's what I want to find out.
Billy's on the way out already.
Has that wing damage cost on P3? We're about to find out. I'm gonna watch Billy.
Johnny's gonna come out behind Billy, but he has the momentum.
And
He's
he'll have
gonna
the cutback
do the
line.
switchback. He's gonna
He
try to aim
can't.
for a better exit there.
The gap has closed between the top two. It was like 7 or so. It's not 5.8. So I think if Daniel were to stay with one more lap, he could be, right there. And Billy, that just shows how much the wing change and obviously reversing has cost.
It's a shame for Johnny. He was on for a great debut. Well, sitting in fourth place, he's still on for a great debut.
And also you can still beat Billy. And I wonder now, will Langfield have the confidence to go and get that Williams? Maybe.
Oh, definitely. But
maybe Langfield was better on the enders.
If he has the confidence to do it is one thing. I think he does. But if he has the pace to catch Sander right now, that's another story. And I don't know, Sander's looked quick today.
Yeah, but you never know. That could be on the wet. He might feel different on the inters. Because the gap was like 5.7, and he's took it down by 0.3.
I do have to say though, a big shame right now is that we have no ongoing battles at the moment. Although Johnny is not far behind Billy. If you can just close that gap. Oh, but Christos is still on those old wet weather tires. Oh no, Christos. He's made a huge mistake.
He pitted.
He pitted for new wet weather tires. And that's pretty much...
The gap is back up to 4.7.
I will have to say that is pretty much his race for points over today. Then it's gonna be difficult for him to get anything with that.
With Craig, won't he? But if he probably lose time in this sector. But if he doesn't, you never know.
Right now he is. But I think he's gonna have to look out for Luke Baker right behind him though.
Yeah, I'm just saying Sanders already got that gap up to 6.4. His tires are heated up, he's ready. I mean, no, Takis is actually... No, I mean, Christos has managed to stay with Craig. So...
Well, he might have been able to stay with Craig, but he has a driver behind him catching too though, which means that I don't think we see points for Christos today, especially with the fact that he's on those wet tires and they're gonna start to overheat.
Yeah, that was wrong. I wonder what F2 are getting, What's up?
F2 is about on the same lap as we are, actually.
Oh, it's Christos trying to go down the inside.
And it looks like there has been a major crash in F2. or it
How many
can be
started and how
multiple
many
crashes.
were on the
Well, they
podium?
started with a full grid, and I believe 5 drivers have crashed out.
No, who's top 3 at the moment? I'm interested.
Well, I think we're gonna have to wait with that because we can now see that Luke is very close to Christos. Christos fortunately have the slipstream of Craig Woolley.
He was very wide there, and here
Oh,
goes
and look,
Christos.
Christos, is he actually gonna overtake someone when
Yep,
he's on the worst tire to be on?
he has.
Well, did not see that one coming, to be honest. And hello,
Okay, so...
Lico.
Oh, Edward! Oh.
Who do you think, Lico? It's one part of the Mong brand and just another regular Mong.
Hey!
Sorry, Lee. Sorry. Somebody had to say it. And Christos, amazingly, still on full wets and actually inside the points. Obviously, he got Luke Baker though right behind him, and Luke is gonna be hungry to take that
Edward, you
position.
should join IRL F1 because we need numbers. And also, it will be someone else on his position still. I did think about it yesterday. I'm sorry for extending speaking about F1. There's just not many battles going on apart from Luke and Christos. If Louis and Alder did not join, we would have started with eight, and I would have came second. Why,
Yeah,
Sondre? Why did you add the sweatiest man alive? I'm forgetting about that for the moment.
well,
As Luke Baker in the back.
I mean,
Christos.
at least you did better than me.
And also, after this battle, I want to know the podium for F2. And Luke Baker is going to go round the outside.
Is going around the outside of Christos and grip to actually just take that position, and it does. But
He's trying to get
Christos
the
is
cup back.
trying to fight back though.
He is fighting back. Oh, he's going to go down the inside. He hits. But
could have been a collision and a half.
What?
Alright, so looks like we have a few moments then, Lee, so podium for F2, if I could just get it up here. Well, I gotta be honest, quality right now is looking a bit too bad for me to actually be able to see. Shall we see? What about Woolley into turn 1? No. Well, in F2 it's currently Eric Petterman ahead of Daniel Tanberg and Jack Yates in third.
Oh yes, Jack, get in there.
Fosbury in fourth, trying to take the podium.
Oh, come on, Jack.
F1 is Saturdays at 6 p.m. Lico. And are we gonna see Woolley trying a move soon? He should have the tires to do it, and Christos goes defensive into this corner.
And he runs very wide.
But, oh well, Christos does get the slipstream here now, so...
I don't think he has great straight lines. Excuse me again.
Christos? Is he gonna try to go for it? He's not gonna go for it.
I've only had 2 hours of sleep, so excuse me. That sounds diverted. I've only had 2 hours.
Alright.
Okay, so sorry, everything's it looks to settle at the moment, so I don't really know what to talk about.
I'll send you a message after this race, Lico.
Oh yeah, another person for me to lose to.
There's not gonna be any points for me to take anymore. What are you laughing at, Lee? It's not gonna be any points to take for you either.
Oh, I came P4, Sondre. I could probably
Look.
come
Look.
P5 or something. Shut up.
Oi. Not those kinds of words on stream, Lee. Get your act together. In the meantime, we can see that Johnny Greenwood is still trying to hang on to
Yeah.
the third position. I do
Sondre,
believe...
after the respective IRL and IRL F2 and IRL F3, you know what game we're playing. For the 13th. And also, yeah, you never know, time penalties could change this. As a Billy, it does tend to get a lot of penalties.
He does tend to get a lot of penalties.
And I'm not going to spoil how...
No, you're not going to spoil that. That is for sure. And I think that is exactly what Johnny is looking at now after that pit entry earlier, where, well, for all we know, he might have just given away third place with that. But obviously, Billy, there could be a lot of penalties there, and I think Johnny is trying to just push to stay within a gap right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Now I know the penalties.
No, your mic just broke completely.
Yeah. Callum Anderson is in.
Interesting. Is he gonna gamble for dry tires? Hopefully not. Well, it's Callum. I would have expected a gamble like that.
Oh, yeah, that's rude.
Just jumping over to the dry tires or something.
Yeah, then he wouldn't score points.
But he is not, though. And Alder is having a quiet race at the moment.
See, this is enjoying. There's no battles on tracks, so me and Sondre gets on the banter on stream.
Well, oh yeah, pretty much.
Thomas is catching Yergamo. Did you say his name? Yergamo?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it would be a little different with a Norwegian pronunciation on it, but
yeah.
that is very much good enough, Lee. And, well, shall we see? No, we haven't given the leader of the race much screen time yet today, so...
Because we haven't had a reason to.
Well, you have a point there. He's been pretty much drifting away in the lead.
I forgot he was on the track after the race.
I'll have to say, though, it's a little surprising how far away he's been able to get in the lead today.
Yeah, imagine if it's dry the last 2 laps, everyone spins.
Everyone spins ahead instead of Takis. The guy on the full wet tires ends up with the win.
I can picture that in my head, actually.
I can picture that, but I don't think it's gonna happen, though.
You never know.
Well, well, no offense to Christos, but I don't hope that it's gonna happen because, well, so many are gonna be pissed at themselves then.
Oi! Get yourself together. Don't use that language.
But nonetheless, I think we're getting a battle on our hands now, as it looks like Thomas Negwer is getting close to the rear of Jägermal.
It's weird, he lives on the same island as me, but not on the same country as me.
What?
Thomas lives on the same island as me, but not on the same country.
Oh yeah.
He lives in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, he's from the better side.
Oi! Shut up. Maybe in terms of football, yeah. Speaking of football, Norway drew with Spain last night.
What?
Norway drew with Spain the World Cup qualifiers last night.
Oh, that might be. I don't pay attention to Norway when it comes to football. You know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. But Spain are ranked top 5 in the world, I think so.
It's a little funny. Always lived in Norway, but when it comes to football, always supported England. Which means that I'm still looking for that World Championship.
It's not coming home. I'm sorry.
Not yet.
So many English people are gonna be pissed off at me. I couldn't care enough.
A few, maybe, a few.
Oh,
Nonetheless, though,
Jägermal
look
on
at
Thomas.
this. Jägermal is under pressure now. Thomas McIver is right on his rear as they're going into turn one. Is Thomas gonna go for it?
It has to be
He's
the
thinking
Merc.
about it, but he's not really going for it.
It has to be a Merc, which is something you would never see in real life, what you will. Oh, Jägermal, that is not a great... Oh, Cal Anderson catching, over. What's happened to your
Oh, we
podium
might get a
predictions, Sondre?
second battle on our hands then. But Thomas is very close to the rear of Jägermal now. He wants that position. He knows that it's crucial considering he's fighting the constructor
Oh
battle with
yeah,
the alphas,
yellow
and the alpha
flag.
is
Where's
currently...
the yellow? I don't know why there's the yellow flag. Okay, I just have my message. A quick news from on stream. Sammy Poito, I don't have his name. Cannot
Sam
race
Thompson.
anymore. It's Sam. No, not him. In F1. Spanish guy. Oh no! Come on.
What? No,
Christoph is retired.
Christos. Well, that's a shame, but nonetheless, though, Thomas McIver looks to have finally made the
Yes,
move on Jägermal.
no,
However,
he is
Jägermal
not.
is coming back at him.
Not made it complete.
Oh, and there's a
Oh!
tap, and Jägermal is out on the grass, and you know, I gotta say, Jägermal actually managed to keep it out of the water. Luckily for him, and I'm gonna certainly be expecting some footage to be sent in after the race about that one.
Trust me, any incident seems to be put in these days.
Well, no, not everyone. Like some people send in footages, others just don't bother you often to.
I'm
Like to
probably one
complain
of
and
them.
not send in.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
not that.
Callum Anderson then? He's right on the back of Halvor Chuntvedt. They're well, not right at the back to be fair, but they're coming into turn one, and
Yeah, it's not, yeah. I'm just saying, if you don't want Brandon to return, you want this to be the F3 commentary duo. Make sure to spam Sondre on Twitter.
oh, sorry Lee, but I'm staying faithful to Brandon on that one.
I know, man. I'm just saying. If it's what the people want me to be here, then you're gonna make it what the people want.
Who knows? Maybe I'm
Okay.
just a dictator.
In terms of the pet, you like Jared Foster?
Well, shots fired again. I see.
Well, hang on, Langfell. The gap is seven. Oh my voice. The gap is 7.4. Where's that come from?
Well, it's been around that for a long time. Well, wasn't
No,
Langfeld
no.
about 10 seconds behind actually?
It was, yeah.
Oh,
I say
interesting.
in terms of penalties, it's interesting at the moment.
All right, well, don't tell me anything more than that.
I'm not gonna say anything. Calm your horses.
Callum, though, seems to be struggling to actually get close enough to Halvor. But Halvor seems to be catching on Jägermal too, so...
JP Green, what time penalty?
Johnny.
Craig Woolley's about to be lapped.
And I can tell you that in F2 right now, Jared has managed to sneak himself into the top 3 just ahead of Jack.
Oh no! Not a dictator boy himself. Only joking, Jared.
Well, it happens.
Jack has been on the podium for every single race. I want that to continue.
Well, to be fair, Jared's been up there too, and he struggled, so...
It's Jared, though. We don't want Jared.
True.
As, Halvor and Callum are on the back of Jägermal. I don't know.
They are, but Callum has drifted a bit away from
Callum's actually low on fuel. Oh, Halvor are going into the back of Jägermal.
Oh, and Halvor makes the move on Jägermal, going on to the long straight.
And now I think Callum will have them as well. Unless Jägermal wants to make a dive on
Oh,
Halvor. Callum will have it.
Callum's gonna try it on the inside. He's
No,
just gonna stay behind. Oh,
Oh
and
no,
Eagermal goes into the back of. Oh, and I think
I
Callum
think
might have gone into the back of Eagermal too, actually.
yeah, I think Callum got away with no wing damage, but Eagermal definitely got
Oh,
damage.
Callum has wing damage too.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
I mean, on my screen his wing's fine. I wonder if his end
He's
plate's
missing an
fine.
end plate on the right side.
Not on my screen. No, on my screen his end plates are there.
Or maybe I saw wrong. Let's see if we can get a good view. Nah, he's missing the right hand side end plate.
Oh, okay. Not on my screen.
Nonetheless,
Cheers,
though.
Masters, for releasing the great game.
Nonetheless, you can see that we can then see that
I will have massive
Thomas,
opportunities in the next
Halvor,
video.
and Callum has all made their way past Eagermal. As whoa, what has happened there? Halvor just slowed down quite a lot and ended up behind Callum.
Don't know, maybe he made a mistake.
He's got to have had a half spin or something. Nonetheless, though, he is starting to try to reel in Callum again. And it looks,
I wanna say
like Alder is struggling with his tires.
Callum could make a difference. Obviously, I know. I'm not gonna say if they could make a difference or not.
Lee, we all know that they can make a difference.
Yeah, but I mean, at this current moment, between a certain few drivers, which I'm not gonna mention who they are, but.
Well, I think that's all the information we need.
Exactly, that is all the information, so I'm gonna shut my mouth. The problem is.
In the meantime, in F2, it's looking like they're gone on to the last lap now. In the meantime, we can see that Sondre has pulled the gap up to 9 seconds to Langfield again. And Halvor is right on the back of Callum again. Going into the last corner, is Halvor going to be looking for a move into turn 1?
Maybe we can
Out
get
of the
better
final
traction.
corner, Halvor looks to be getting a good exit. He's going to use the slipstream from Callum Anderson. Callum goes defensive. Halvor is going to have to try it around the outside, or is he going to be going for a switchback move? He tries to go for a switchback.
Oh, he misses the back end.
Oh, and I think we just saw how Halvor lost that position to Callum the lap before. Looks like he's struggling on traction in that corner. In the meantime, we can see that Sondre has started his final lap. We're going to stay on with this battle a little longer before we switch this over to Sander to see him going into, well, not into the pit, but over the line, I mean.
Yeah, by the time they're on the straight now, he's still in the S's, so we
he's behind them.
We have up until maybe turn 1 to watch these, and then we'll watch him.
Yeah, but will we see a move being made here by these drivers though? Halvor Schultzway doesn't seem to be liking it in the rain on this track. He's just not looking as confident as he's usually looking, so...
I mean, fair play to Sander, he got pole by 9/10 and has controlled this race.
And in F2, we can see that it's Eric Pettinen that has won the race ahead of Jack Yates in second and Jared Fosbury in third.
Yes,
so
Jack,
there's been some penalties involved there. Nonetheless, though, are we gonna see Halvor getting close enough to Callum to be making a move? He's getting closer, but he's not gonna be close enough.
Sander is coming through that.
We are gonna be jumping over to the man of the hour, Sondre Sorhaug, who's gonna come around these last few corners to take his first IRL win. Now, you know, that would be hilarious, just bin it into the pit wall on the last lap.
Nope.
but he won't do it. He's going over the line, and he's gonna be the winner of round 5. Then we have Bjorn Einar Langfield coming home in second.
With the fastest lap point as well to go with it.
Then Owen Billy is gonna come over the line to take third.
Will he keep it on time penalties?
Oh, and he has a lot of time penalties, so I think there's a possibility for Johnny here. Johnny comes over the line. Is he gonna take third?
Yes.
He takes third
by
from
6
Billy.
tenths.
Then next over the line will be
Culver
Shane Caller taking 5th. Thomas McIver is gonna be next.
On Callum.
And you know what? We can have a look at this battle. As Halver is trying it around the outside of Callum. Is he gonna go for the
He can't move to the inside because Halver's there.
And he takes the inside line and but he loses it on traction there. And Callum is gonna be right on his rear for these last few corners. In the meantime, we have Thomas McIver coming in 6th over the line. Halver Sean Twait, has he made the move?
We're making YouTube Championship dive into the final corner. No.
As Halvor Schundtveit is coming over the line in 7th, Callum in 8th, no position changes.
Callum has like 20.
And Yigamal comes in 8th, steals 8th from Callum on penalties. Woolley has
Luke might even
completed, and Luke is gonna come.
You don't beat Callum, you sure
are for the last point of the day. If you can
we have to think of a we have to think of a commentary name for whenever we commentate together.
Oh, it's not as simple as that, Lee.
So who? Obviously, Mongbron for you and Marshall. So that best PSL comes.
Oh, but that's the only commentator name I have when I do comms for with anyone.
I see. I don't have anyone on the podium.
Alright, well, I'll be suggesting them then.
You will be.
Right after I run down the top 10. So it's Sondre Sorhaug in pole position, taking the win in this wet race. Then we have Bjorn Einar Langfield in 2nd. Johnny Greenwood taking 3rd in his debut, starting 4th. Billy Mossam going from 10th into 4th. Shane Callert, well, he's actually staying in his starting position, 6th. Thomas McIver coming from 12th up to 6th. Halvor Schundtveit having an abysmal race in the end, starting 2nd, ending 7th. Yigamal coming in 8th. Then we have Callum Anderson disqualifying himself as he had a quali ban, but he comes up to 9th in the end. And Luke Baker finishing in 10th. Craig Woolley a lap down, and then it was Christos, Sam and James all DNFing from the race then.
Yes.
With a full wet race, I would have actually expected more DNFs, but still. But I am gonna suggest this. Oh, I know. I am suggesting now. And
Sondre bottom row, is it just the turns?
Podium finishers have been invited, so...
yes, they have been.
So let's see if any of them comes. Callum asking for an interview. Not today, Callum.
It's only podiums, it's not like F2 last time, it's only podiums now.
And we have one of them already here.
And we have Sander. And we have Langfield. Yes.
Do we?
Yep, we have one.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna start off with third place. That would be Johnny Greenwood. And Johnny, is your mic on share first of all?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Alright, well, obviously congratulations on your debut race and great debut in the end. Third place, podium finish in the first race, but you had one moment there though during the pit stop. Do you want to have a comment on that?
Well, I'd rather not, but I will. Yeah, just a silly mistake. Just didn't brake hard enough for the corner, and yeah, kind of just aquaplaned into the pit wall there. Which is a shame, really. I probably would have jumped the second place guy if I hadn't done that. To be honest, he may have got past me on track anyway, but yeah, I think pitting early on intermediates, I'm going to gain a place, but it went to be. So, but yeah, happy with the podium anyway. So yeah, that's not bad going for my debut race.
No, it's a very good debut in my opinion. Obviously, you did say without that you could have made the race a bit easier for yourself, but still managed to get that third place. However, though, with that first race out of the way, what are you looking after for the rest of the season?
I don't know. Also, I missed quite a few races already. I suppose a couple more podiums throughout the season would be nice, to be honest. I seem to be driving across all the leagues I do. I seem to be driving a lot better this time around than I have done in previous games. So yeah, just notch up a few more podiums maybe. That would make me happy for the rest of the season.
Alright, well the next track is Monaco, so we're probably gonna see some retirements there with people in the walls. Do you see that as a new opportunity for a podium?
Well, if I can keep out the walls, then yes. I hate the track. I don't know if there's any wheel users on the grid that it obviously have an advantage, but yeah, I'll give it a go. I think the last race I did there, I did pretty good. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, maybe get a win there. Hopefully, but you never know. Unlikely, but stranger things have happened. So yeah, just think my fingers crossed.
All right, well, great stuff there. Any questions from you, Lee?
You pretty much cover all I was gonna say. So no, I don't.
That's fair enough. Well, nonetheless, then congratulations on your race today and podium finish, Johnny. And
Thank
who knows,
you.
maybe we'll see some more.
Yeah.
And with that, we are gonna jump over to second place then, and that would be you, Langfjell.
Hello.
And your mic is on share, or?
I think so.
Alright, we'll hope it is then. Second place and another podium, so obviously you're right up there in the championship. I haven't really checked, but considering Thomas's not strong performance today, I would just guess that you're leading the championship now, so how are you feeling right now?
I feel good. Just tried to drive safe today in the rain. Try not to spin, so that could ruin the race. Also, I noticed I could not keep up with the first place. So I just saved some ERS and tried the fastest lap because he was really fast today.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, shall we see? Well, yeah, next race, Monaco. How are you looking for that?
I'm a bit insecure that I can make the race, but Monaco is my worst track. So, I don't know. We will see.
It's everyone's worst track, so don't worry.
But my pace is really, really bad there.
I know the
Trust
feeling.
me. If you just keep it out of the walls, you'll be grand.
Yeah, try not to break my wings.
Exactly.
Oh, that is so much easier to say than, yeah.
Yes.
But still, though, as I said, another podium, possibly taking the championship lead today, and of course the Alphas having much better performance than Mercs too. So, that the aims for the season, is it drivers and constructor, or?
Yeah, right now the goal is to hopefully can take both. So we'll see. There are lots of races left, so hopefully we have the pace on the other tracks.
There's a lot of races left. You do have a point there. And with that, then last question would be, out of you and your teammate, who do you think is gonna end out on top in the end?
Hard call. For right now, Alder seemed to be a bit unlucky in driving. Hurt. He had to change wing, I think, this after first corner.
A few times, I think.
Yeah. So for now, I would say I managed to stay away from breaking my wing. So.
Well, that is a huge advantage there. Well,
yeah, hopefully I can take him so I can have some words against him.
True. Any questions, Lee?
No.
Fair enough, then. I mean, if I cover them all, then that's also all right. Well, nonetheless, then, congratulations on your second place today, Langfield, and good luck for Monaco next week.
Thank you. See you.
Oh, you will. And then the man of the hour, the race winner, Sondre.
Yeah, hello.
Alright, there you are. Your mic is on share, right?
It is.
Great stuff. Well, then well, I'm not actually completely sure, as I haven't been here the last few weeks covering F2. But I will guess this is your first win?
It's my first win, yeah.
Alright, so...
Good guessing, Sondre.
You know, luck. Well, first win of the season, and how is that feeling then?
It was pretty good, pretty stressful halfway through the race, but managed to keep it together.
Well, you were leading from the start to the finish, and for a long period you had a gap of between 5 and 10 seconds usually, so was there at any point where you thought that, shit, I might have lost the terror or something?
Yeah, I had in a lap 25 or something, the Toro also spun in front of me in the penultimate corner, and I hit his back wheel and just managed to save it.
Maybe that's why you lost some time around that point.
Yeah,
then.
I lost some time.
Alright, well, nonetheless, a win there. Your teammate was also looking on for a good result for a long while, even though it kind of fell a little together for him in the middle of the race. But obviously Williams kind of today showed that they might be able to fight up there. So are the Williams looking for a comeback in the constructor?
Yeah, I think we'll be third now in the constructor with 25 points. I don't know how many points Luke got, but it's a pretty good race.
Alright, so Monaco next week. Walls or not?
I'm
it's
just
walls
hoping,
for everyone, Sondre.
Hoping it's a bit dry. If it wets, I don't know what to do.
I'm sitting with the same feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, you listen, if it's wet, all internet went off.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, for the rest of the season, then you're a little behind the championship leaders right now, but obviously I think you've been looking stronger and stronger for every race now. So are you still looking for that championship then, or?
Yeah, of course, you're always looking for the championship, but just try to keep it consistent, I guess. I spun out of a few races, spun out in Austria, spun in Canada, So I just need to keep it together, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, fair enough. Well, congratulations on your win today and good luck for Monaco.
Yeah, thank you.
And Lee, then it's just the two of us. And
Yes.
any moment of the race you want to point out?
See, the race is already going out of my head. That's how tired I am. Obviously, you know, only getting 2 hours of sleep for an 11-year-old isn't like the greatest thing. But
Fair enough. It was a good race. Obviously, I would have hoped for it to be like the first part of the race for the whole race. The second part, obviously, the battles died. We got a little battling again in the end, and obviously Johnny's Halvor that would be passing Callum in the last few corners.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my highlight of the race there.
Yeah.
Doing it like you couldn't have done it much later.
No, we could not. I'm guessing you're gonna ask next thing you driver to do.
Ah, well, we don't do it as F7 here, driver of the, well, you can, well, who's your driver of the day then?
Sondre. One word, Sondre. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna be boring, and mine is also Sander. He were dominant today.
Don't copy me.
Well, it would be pretty pointless by me to say anyone else when I think he he was the driver of the day, but
exactly, he was.
But yeah.
Maybe.
But with that, I don't think we have any more to add then, which means that I'm gonna be ending the stream then, and this has been IRL F3 round 5 around the USA, completing the American tour for this season as we're heading back to Europe for next race in Monaco. So that would be next weekend at this. That would be chaos. You're right there. I'm gonna probably be ending up with like 5 or 7 pit stops around there.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same in one hub as well.
Oh no. See, right now you got me depressed. But nonetheless, this has been F3. I've been Sondre Sorhaug, your host today, joined by Lee Kelly. With that, make sure to like and subscribe for more action. Also hit the notification bell to always be notified when we race. Except for that, thank you to everyone who's watched, and good night.